Our family goes tent camping in the summer and it's really hot. During the day we like to go camping near lakes where you can cool off, and that really helps. But at night it's just hard to cool off. So today I'm going to show you one of the tricks that we use to cool off inside of our tent. A lot of the campgrounds we go to, we either have a small hike or we are car camping. To have a spot next to the water, we don't always have electricity. So one of the things we've started using are these USB powered fans. We've used this fan for about 5 years now, and it has worked really well for us. So I picked up another one, and I haven't even opened it yet, off of Amazon, and this one is a 4-inch fan, so it's a little bit smaller, and so I'm going to compare the two and see how they work. But first, let's talk about why I really like these USB fans. So one of the reasons that I really like this fan is because it has a brushless motor, and there's two options. There's the traditional motor that we've just had forever, and then starting to come around more is this brushless motor. You see it more in like power tools, but they get a little bit more power and they use less energy and they're really quiet. So if I turn this on, there's almost no noise that it makes. And another reason why I like these USB fans is this one has batteries in it, and this will get you through about half the night. But when the battery runs out, you can plug it into a battery bank. So this is really useful when you're sleeping in a tent, because you can just plug it in right here, and then you plug the other end into the fan, and it will run as long as you have juice in your battery pack. And this has lasted us a couple of days if we're just using it at night. So I bring one battery pack just for the fan, and at night you have nice cool air. And this one right here that I have has 2 speeds. Has a low speed, and that's about what I use at night because it'll get me through most of the night. And then it does have a faster speed that works pretty well. So this is a 9-inch version, and so what I want to do is I want to try this new one that I just picked off of Amazon this week. I haven't actually opened it yet. And so I was wondering if a 4-inch version would actually be just as useful. And if you look at the size difference, it is a lot smaller. So let's plug it in real quick. Let's see how it works. I don't actually need a smaller one. I just kind of wanted to see what it would be like. And this has all metal and a metal fan blade. This one has a plastic fan blade, and this one has a metal fan blade. And this one on the back, the cord does not come out. And that's kind of nice because on this one, the cord comes out, and it's actually an older USB like mini, and I don't use them for anything anymore. And so if it was USB-C, that would be useful because this fan's about 5 years old. That's what it uses, and this one is plugged in, so you wouldn't use it. So actually, I like that. I didn't even know that when I bought it. So let's plug it into this power bank, and let's see if this one's any better. I don't know if this one is brushless or not. Well, that's not bad. It might actually even be a little bit louder. The smaller one's a little bit louder than this big one. I don't think this is brushless because it kind of has like a little sound to it, and this one definitely doesn't around the motor, and this one I think does. Or it could be the metal blades. If you turn on low, it's not bad. You're definitely getting more air out of a bigger one. So they're both useful. For a tent, I like this bigger one. I know they sell some that have clips on it, and you can clip it to something. I've never really needed that. I just lay this down on the tent next to me when I'm sleeping, and then plug them in to my charger banks. So these are just Anker banks, and they actually have 2 USB and 2 USB-C, which work really well. And I've got a whole bunch of them that we take with us on camping. Especially if we're just car camping, I'm not really worried about being lighter, especially in the summer, just because I'd rather have some power. And I use these for other extra things too. So this video is not sponsored by anything, but I'm going to show you this really cool Anker brick that we picked up about a year ago. So we've been using this for a while now. So I know for us it's been really useful. But this is an Anker power brick, and it's basically made for camping, they say, but it's huge. It has a light on top, so you can turn the light on. So that's really cool. It has a little SOS if you do it enough times. But it will also show you how much percentage is left. There's a little screen, and that's nice. It just kind of lets you know, we're at 42%. We use this for 3 days. One thing that I really like is that when you plug in something like a GoPro or a phone or a fan, it'll tell you how much it's using. It's just kind of cool to see, especially if your phone is dead, and if you plug it in, it'll tell you that it's drawing some power so that you know it's charging, you know it's doing something. But it doesn't take too long to charge this back up. It also has a solar spot to use solar to charge it back. We do not have a solar way of charging it. But this has been really useful. It's definitely heavy. It's for, you know, car camping. You're not going to take this backpacking. But when we went for the 4th of July for 3 days, this was great. We basically left this on the table and everybody could just come and plug their phones in and use everything they needed, and we only used half of it. And we also were recharging GoPro batteries and fans. So this is really useful to us. This one's a little bit more expensive. I will link it, but yeah, if you're looking for a giant battery to take with you as a handle, it actually works really well for us. And one other benefit of these fans, being USB powered, you can just use them in an office, you can plug them into a computer, you can plug them into anything that you might need if you just want a little bit of extra wind on you. But I do like that this one has the batteries in it. I bought both of these on Amazon. There's tons of them on Amazon. I'll put a link, but you can just link to it and then just look around and you'll find one that fits whatever you want to spend. This one did cost more, and I don't think they make this one anymore with the battery. They've taken the batteries out, and so this one was about, you know, 30 bucks or something, and this one was like half of that. But without the batteries, it still would work. I kind of just like the batteries because there's extra little bit battery that you can bring with you without having to even bring more of these. I've seen some that have timers that turn off after a couple hours, but I like mine to be on all night, so I don't really need them to turn off for me. So I'm fine having another one. This one's smaller. I'll let one of the kids use it. I do like the metal. It seems pretty solid construction. The metal blades on this is nice. I don't think it really needs to be a metal blade. If you're interested, check them out. So I hope that helps you find another way to just cool off during the summer. These have been absolutely useful for us. You know, sometimes stuff just doesn't work out, and these have been great. Nothing sponsored here. I just think this is a cool way of bringing a fan camping when you don't have electricity or you don't want to, you know, have something really big. So thanks for watching.